Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Thursday, May 2nd. We're in May already. Holy cow. Holy cow, as Harry used to say. We're going to get going here just in a minute. We've got some good news for you today. Good news. Let's turn some lights on, too. There we go. We needed that lighting. This is Migrant Mayhem. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. That's my bell. This is my sound machine. And this is Land Cruiser Midwest. Check us out. Check us out. Let's get going. We got to bring the music down. This is I'm Happy for This Guitar. Awesome little ditty. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started with the show. Got some good news for you. We always need some good news, right? With all the damn migrants around and crime and carjackings and everything, we need some good news, especially in Chi-raq. Have you ever heard Chicago referred to as Chi-raq because of all of its, poop-pooing that goes on all the time? Well, the poop-pooing is still happening in Chicago, so we can still call it Chi-raq. About a week ago, so it's a week and maybe 10 days now, there was an incident with a police officer who just had gotten off duty, was on his way. He actually parked by his home and was getting ready to go into his casa, and there was some problems. Well, anyway, it started a huge manhunt. They didn't know who it was at first. Then they had a person of interest, and probably a couple days ago, they found out that they pretty much well defined the person of interest was a person that they needed to arrest because they found his poo-poo at a house where the suspect was living, and one of his relatives were there. Well, anyway, yesterday they found him in Glendale Heights in the burbs, out in the burbs. They've taken him into custody. They had a lot of tips, I guess. For some reason, people gave him up, and there was a $100,000 reward. No word on if it will be given out yet or not, but they found him, and we can be happy that has happened. So let's give you a little video about the whole thing, and they'll wrap it up for us nicely.
Breaking news right now from the CBS 2 News.
Breaking news. Hold it. I think maybe I need to bring you guys some breaking news. It's been a while since I used this. There you go. Breaking news. She said it. I didn't. She said it. I didn't. Breaking news. All right. Back to the show.
Arrest in the murder of CPD officer Luis Huesca. We've just received this photo, an exclusive view of Xavier Tate Jr., the 22-year-old suspect in Luis Huesca's killing, being arrested in West Suburban Glendale Heights. Now, what you're seeing here is an apartment complex, and they're right in the middle. We are told that is Xavier Tate Jr. in handcuffs with his hand down. Sources telling us, police sources, that he was pulled out of a residence there.
And here's the good part, folks. This is karma and justice for sure. Listen to this part.
Believed to be his brother's apartment, so another relative involved in all of this. And it's a symbolic gesture. He was arrested with the handcuffs that belong to the officer that he is accused of killing. Now, you may remember it was back on April 21st that Huesca was returning home from his shift in uniform in the 5500 block of South Kedzie Avenue. At that time, his vehicle was stolen. He was shot, killed. His gun and badge also missing. The vehicle was later recovered, and it was just last Friday that his gun was also recovered. That is where 20-year-old Cassius Tate came into play. That is a relative also of Xavier Tate Jr. He is now in custody because he was seen to have thrown that gun over a fence into a yard. He's facing multiple charges related to that, as well as some other cases that he was involved in. It was also on Friday when that gun was found that an arrest warrant was issued for Xavier Tate Jr., the 22-year-old, for a charge of first-degree murder. They have been looking for him ever since. And just 2 days ago was the funeral for Officer Luis Huesca, a 6-year veteran of the force, just 30 years old at the time of his death and just days away from his 31st birthday. But now we can confirm that tonight there has been an arrest, and our Chicago police sources tell us that it is the suspect that they've been looking for. Here you see him in the black there, head down. His hands appear to be behind his back in cuffs. Xavier Tate Jr. arrested in West Suburban Glendale Heights. We have a team of reporters covering this in close contact with CPD, also on the scene there in Glendale Heights. And as we were mentioning, oftentimes in a symbolic gesture, the handcuffs of a fallen officer killed by a suspect, they are used to then arrest the suspect believed to be involved in that killing. And that is what we were told is happening tonight. Now, this mugshot that you're seeing, though, this is from a prior arrest, so this is not yet the mugshot for Xavier Tate on this current charge tonight. We had investigators on top of this looking into his criminal past and that of his relatives. And so at this point, what you're seeing is a prior mugshot, but likely we will see another one when those charges are filed, or actually rather applied to him when he is officially booked. Now, we are also hearing that a press release will be coming from CPD. They do not plan on having a press conference tonight, but we do expect to get more details from our crews working their sources on the scenes, and also from CPD. We'll bring that to you as we get it. So just to recap here again, breaking news just within the last few minutes, 22-year-old Xavier Tate Jr. arrested in West Suburban Glendale Heights, connected to the murder of Chicago police officer Luis Huesca, believed to be the main suspect responsible for shooting him. And that is why that arrest warrant went out last Friday. First-degree murder charges against this 22-year-old for the shooting death of Luis Huesca. We will bring you more updates tonight on our stream, also on our CBS 2 News at 10. For now, we return you to your regular streaming program.
So there you go. There you go. That's Chicago in a nutshell right now, folks. We're happy that we're going to get some justice here, but yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna end that for you guys there, and hope you enjoy this update, and justice is going to be served. Justice is going to be served in Chicago. Thank you. All right, over and out. DJ Wonder Chrissy for Land Cruiser Midwest.